How's it going, everyone? SBC Marshall 2018 here. Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year 2026. Thank you guys for everything that you've done in 2025, for subscribing, for liking, and everything that you have done to support this channel so far. But here we are in 2026, and just want, with my family and yours, want to wish you all a happy and very special New Year. In today's video, we're going to be making a weather radio collection video. As I said, if you guys looked at my channel, I posted on my YouTube channel and said that a weather radio collection video was going to be made today, or going to be made for January the 1st. I would have done one back in 2025, but I said, you know what? Since this is the channel's first the channel's first weather radio collection video, and it's the start of a new year, might as well go ahead and just wait until January the 1st to do it. So we're going to do that today. Before we get started, do me a favor, and if you like what you see, if you like the content, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe so you can get additional content, and also you can leave me a comment if you got any questions, comments, concerns. Really appreciate all that. And yeah, let's go and get right to it. So as soon as I lock my computer. Okay, so let's get right to it. So we're going to start with my desk first. Here we have the Midland WR400 bass version. Got a lot of static over here. I need to clean that up.
Saturday night, mostly clear.
This one monitors KZZ34, Carrollton, Missouri, operated by NWS Pleasant Hill. Here's a quick little siren test. Got this baby back in 2022, a little bit before my 15th birthday. So I'll have it for, man, it'll be 4 years this year in October. Wow, that's phenomenal. So yeah, we got this radio right here. We'll get to these radios in a second. These are not really weather radios, but we'll get to them in a second. Over here, we've got my Midland Midland WR120 EZ.
Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the lower.
This one also stays on KZZ34 in Carrollton, Missouri. We'll give this one a siren test. So there's that. Stays on KZZ34 and monitors that station. And I believe it stays, so my WR400, I live in Saline County, Missouri. So this radio, I believe, is on any. And I think the only thing that I usually keep this radio right here, I usually keep this radio on because it's so loud. It's pretty much the loudest one in the room. I usually keep this one on single, but I made some adjustments. I gotta set it back and program the camera back in, whatever. Now, of course, it's not found because I gotta reprogram it. But anyway, getting out of that, moving on from that, because I'll have to fix that. Here we have the Midland HH54 VP2.
With a temperature of 34 at Topeka and 27 at Omaha. Once again.
Also got this radio back in 2022. I believe it was February, so it'll be coming up on 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 4 years. Wow. Alert test. There's that. And this radio here, I got this in 2021, July. So this will celebrate 5 years of this radio being used. So yeah, yeah. All right, so that is pretty much all my radios. Now I need to show you we'll get to those Baofengs in a second. I need to show you my radios that are out of service. Here we have the Midland HH54 VP, the bass version. Matter of fact, I'm just going to plug it in. Be back, guys. Okay, so here we have the Midland HH54 VP, the original version. This radio is out of service. One, because I'll explain that later, but this antenna cover is missing. It broke off, and it's got a shortage in the cord, so I don't use it that much anymore at all. It still works, but I just don't use it. Got this baby back in 2021. I got this in August of 2021. We'll do an alert test on it. A little bit slower than my 55 or 54 VP2. As you can see, it's got the old school button sound. So yep, this radio also is on KZZ34.
The area affected may also be numb.
So there's that. All right, so we have that, and then my last weather radio, for weather radio, is my this is the Midland WR120, the bass version. This was actually my first weather radio. Well, not my first weather radio, but this is my first actual Midland radio. I got this baby back in 2018. So this radio is coming up on 8 years of being in possession.
For the official National Weather Service
I keep
forecast.
on Mario's on KZZ 34. That's just my main station.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Rest of today, mostly cloudy. Cooler with highs in the upper 30s.
all right. So we'll do an alert test on here. It's my Bowfangs monitoring my local PD traffic. If you guys hear something in the background. So, yep, there's that. I got that in 2018. So, 8 years of being in possession. And so, yeah. So now let's get to these Bowfangs. So this is my, let's start with this one. This is older. This is my Bowfang UV5RM. You've probably seen this in my radios already. I use these radios for monitoring, this radio in particular for monitoring my local police department and my local sheriff dispatch, local police dispatch and sheriff dispatch. I got this radio back in 2024. Got it in 2024, so it'll come up on. I just made a year possessing this radio back in December, so it'll be 2 years at the end of this year. And it's pretty good. I also use it for weather.
Highs in the upper 50s.
I can also put the
Tuesday
weather
night,
radio.
partly cloudy until midnight.
So there's that. Cool radio. And my other Bowfang, the one I just ordered, is my Bowfang UV5R radio. It's the base. The difference between these two is that this is the upgraded version of this radio. So it's the RM and then the RM MK4.
45 Marshall. I gave the driver a warning. I heard gunshots coming from Cypress.
Okay, probably firecrackers is probably what that is. I use this radio for monitoring fire and EMS. This radio in particular, if this radio isn't working, I would use this radio for monitoring police and EMS. But this is my Bowfang UV5R MK4. This radio also is
And 33 at St. Louis.
can pick up no weather radio frequencies.
Des Moines, it was mostly sunny with a temp.
I got this back in November, a little bit before. Actually, I got that a little bit before my basketball season started. Well, my first basketball game, but yeah. So these are my radios. These radios I have. I use this for monitoring. Again, I use this for monitoring fire, EMS, Saline County Fire, and Saline County Marshall Fire Dispatch. I'm sorry, Saline County EMS Dispatch and Marshall Fire Dispatch. You guys will probably see me record some my fire department dispatch tone out. And this is my radio I monitor for police and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all the radios I have right now. I know it's a lot, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 radios, weather radios, and then these two make it 7. So, yeah, that's about it. That's about all the radios I have. Yeah, so this is my weather radio collection video as of January the 1st, 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do apologize for stuttering a lot. When I start thinking too much and talking a lot, I don't know. You know how you talk sometimes. It's like you're trying to say something. It's like you're trying to get it. I don't know. It's weird. Not that I have a condition or anything. It's just me. I've been like that I just it's just me. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Again, if you like the content, if you like everything that you see, like and subscribe. You'll get more content. You'll like the channel. New swell season coming up in a few months, so I'm excited for that. Get back to recording severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings, stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay, that's about it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. SBC Marshall 2018 signing off. Happy New Year.